What's up, everybody? It's Jester here again, and we are playing an actual playthrough of a game today. Holy shit. We are playing Ys Origin. I'm going in blind, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I always do in my last couple games, I'll just go in ass backwards and see what happens. But we are playing what looked, from what I saw on Steam when I bought it, it is a jrpg that has two games that came before it, but this is before those, so this is the prequel to those games, so I did some researching, I shouldn't really be missing anything, so hopefully it goes well. I did test it a little bit, and I'm not going to lie, once we get in, we are going to be in for a long cutscene of, well, a lot of nothing. This first one I'm not happy about, but it's so story heavy that we're just gonna have to bear with it. And you can only use 2 or 3 characters. I'm going to end up using Unica because I don't do mage. I am fighter first, everything else after. So we're going to go in on... not going in on easy or very easy. I'm going to go in on normal because I'm in this for the story. And I'm going to be talking over this. So once upon a time, lost within the tides of history, there existed a great legend. Hopefully this isn't too long, but I already sat through it once. It was called Ys. The reason I'm talking over it is the voiceover is in French. It was a paradise granted unimaginable glory and prosperity under the auspices of its twin goddesses and its great six priests, or six great priests. Fuck, words are hard. Therein, the pride of the goddesses was an object known as the Black Pearl, through which all people of the land received innumerable blessings. Among these blessings was the power of magic, which allowed the enacting of miracles, and this power was often augmented by silver metal called claria. With the glory of these miracles at their disposal, the people of Ys believed their radiant prosperity would shine on forever. Then one day, disaster struck. Without warning, hordes of demons appeared. Ys was under attack. In the blink of an eye, the demons had completely overrun the land. The people were driven to seek shelter in Solomon's Shrine, where the goddesses dwelled. I mean, this is fairly epic anyway, just from the sounds of it. Though many feared these the end times, the goddesses and the six priests were able to use the power of the Black Pearl to raise Solomon's Shrine into the heavens, away from the chaos. It took a little time for the demons to react, however. A great tower was erected, and winged creatures came soaring through the sky. The crisis that wrought havoc upon the land had begun ascending for a second round in the air. And amidst this hellish turmoil came a startling discovery that would rock the very foundation of Ys. The twin goddesses, who had always served as cornerstones of order, were nowhere to be found. Oh shit, that's not good. With the situation looking grim, the six priests decided to take matters into their own hands. Choosing from amongst the best of the best, a search party of knights and sorcerers was formed. Now I only have access to 2 characters and a 3rd unlockable. I like that logic. Fucking fantastic. These elite were dispatched down to the surface in hopes of finding the missing deities before all was lost. Cutscene. This is really well animated. Holy shit. And this is an amazing soundtrack. Or at least this one song. Hopefully the rest is good. This wasn't the show or anything, was it? No. Make a good one though. Oh no, they're gone. That's the character I picked, Unica. So that's what's left of the earth down below, I assume? Who the fuck are you? That's never good. Well, this game is looking like it has more and more potential. So is everybody dead? No. Oh, I'm gonna have to find everybody. Son of a bitch. Alright. I can deal. My whole life, I've never been able to use magic. But I made a promise long ago. I promised I would become a knight. I told myself I would guard those two with my life, just as my dad did. Who are you? Please, Dad, watch over me. Is that the chick? I don't think I sound like her, but I can't do voices. I swear I'll become a holy knight and keep our ladies, Rhea and Fina, from harm. Gameplay graphics are about what I expected. I tried to keep myself from as much, keep myself as blind as possible. Oof. Where am I? Let's see. My butt. Oh my god, what a phrase. Okay, focus, focus. I joined up with the search party heading down to the surface. And then what? I remember there was a sudden impact, like we hit something, or something hit us. Wait, is that a tree? I can live with the tree forever. I love trees. Trees are great. Trees are my friends. Wait, Rhoda Tree, the elder brother. What? It is. It's really you, Rhoda Tree. You survived. What? Am I talking to a tree? You've finally awoken. You seem familiar to me. A friend of the goddesses, are you not? I am. The name's Unica. Unica Tova. Yes, I remember now. You are the priest Tova's granddaughter. Well, yes, I am, but I don't really take after him all that much. I can't even use magic. Oh, you're the voice from earlier. You're the Elder Tree Rhoda, right? How's your younger brother? Is he alright? Yes, he's fine. In fact, he's been my sole conversation partner all this time. It was starting to get rather boring down here. Huh, I'll bet. You're always quite the chatterbox. I must admit, when the shrines ascended, I found myself worrying about you two. I'm really glad you're both okay. It's a magical, giant, talking tree. I'll take 20. The goddesses gave us life, and they maintain our lives as well. These noxious fumes will not sever our bonds with them so easily. But you, Atova. When was it? I beheld a man with one companion in tow, surrounded by a horde of demons. ... exclamation point. Am I incorrect? Am I correct in assuming then that he too was of the Tova lineage? Yeah, that was my dad. He stayed behind on the surface and bought us some time to raise the Solomon Shrine. My grandpa says he couldn't have survived down here. Oh, that's sad. I felt his essence disappear into the miasma. Which is not to say I witnessed his death, but I can hardly doubt his fate. So I guess Grandpa was right. Dots. But, well, and I guess the book is closed on him now. So now it is his daughter's time to shine. Oh, do you seek something from this ruined land then? Yes, we've come down to the surface in search of our ladies, Rhea and Fina. I have a weird relationship with them. I don't know what it is yet. A few days ago, the two of them vanished from the shrine, and no one's seen or heard from them since. I did catch sight of the goddesses. It was perhaps 3 days ago? It's been 3 days? You saw them? So Father Shion was right. They really did come to the surface. Did you see where they went? You see that tower at the foot of Mount Precious? Oh wow. That horrifying tower built to bridge this ruined land with Solomon's Shrine up above? But I feel like I'm going to be spending most of the game in that tower. Though it is weak, I sense the essence of both goddesses in that place. What? They're in the tower. Why didn't you stop them? They sought the tower of their own volition. Yeah, he's a tree. The fuck's he gonna do? I saw no reason to intervene, so apparently he can do something. But you know what the tower represents. Wait, they are not alone. I sense others in and around its perimeter. Your companions, I believe. Huh? But which companions? Who's over there? So you will go to them. I will. I need to meet up with the others right away so we can bring our stray goddesses back home. You must cut dangerous outside world. Did you have a stroke? Speak to me, tree! Say something! Prove to me I'm not crazy, please! I'm talking to a tree. Guess the gases are starting to flare up. Or you're just not high anymore. With no magic of my own to fall back on, I'm afraid I just can't hear your voice anymore, old friend. Bye, tree. Peace. Hope you don't get turned into firewood, tree. Oh, please tell me it's not another cutscene, or not a long one anyway. I do like the animation of it all, though. I'm definitely spending pretty much the whole game in this tower, aren't I? This doesn't feel right. Shouldn't there be more demons guarding the entrance? Someone's having a bad day. I suppose we should have expected this considering where we are. Shion. If only we had some others with us, we'd be on even more even footing. Dino. The purple dinosaur. We'll put up a barrier and try to hold it for as long as possible. Eolia. That should buy you some time to take out the demons on that side. Fewer demons means better odds, right? If I must take arms, then so be it. I like the music. Ah, aren't you? Apprentice Knight Unikatova at your service. Much obliged. Do what you can with these beasts, if you'd please. We'll take care of the demons in the room's periphery. Understood. Dino, Eolia, come. Yes, father. Right away. So, religious undertones all out the ass of this one. You rotten creatures have turned all our lives upside down and taken my dad away from me, so don't expect me to hold back. Let's see. So, I'm using a controller because I find it, I had to test the game because I didn't want to be half-assing it. You can use a keyboard and mouse, but it's really awkward. So, I'm using a controller, so I wish the instructions had changed, but I'm just going to ignore that. So that's jump. Such happy music, I love it. Let's see. When Yuka's boost mode, press the boost key, defaults to V to activate boost mode. Unika will glow, her abilities will temporarily be enhanced, skills cost half as much MP to use and will pack a greater punch. Defensive enhancements, Unika, whatever. So I'll learn how to play this game with the controller soon enough. I'm gonna look to see if I can find instructions for how to use the control, like how to play it with the controller. Nicely done. Because, I mean, the controller is definitely easier. Father Superior, and you two are I never knew you in the first place. Dino. Guess there wasn't much time for introductions now, was there? I'm Dino, an acolyte of the Solomon Shrine. And I'm his colleague, Eolia. Oh, God. I'm Unika Tova. Nice to meet you both. Tova? Any relation to Commander Saul Tova? That's a pretty bitchin' name. Oh yes, I'm his daughter. You live up to your heritage, then. Your fighting style is gallant and graceful. Were I to wield a battle axe of that size, well, suffice to say, I'd have a hard time keeping my balance, let alone hitting anything. That's because you're a bitch! Well, you see, I can't use magic, so my strength is really all I have. Ah, I see. This young lady was kind enough to volunteer her services in search of our runaway deities. So I suggest we put forth our best effort to find them, for their sakes, for ours, and for the commander's as well. Father Superior, thank you so much. But where are the other knights, and the sorcerers? Aren't they with you? Afraid not. Just as the surface came in sight, our transport spell was disrupted by some outside force. Force. Intentionally, as best as I can tell. Was that the impact I felt then? Probably. It was, and whatever hit us, it blocked out all ability to control the transport, resulting in a breakdown of the entire enchantment. We were scattered in all directions and hurled down to the surface quite unceremoniously, though. It could have been much worse. Were it not for our individual barriers, the fall alone would surely have been fatal. I can't talk today! Whatever force knocked us from the sky originated from this tower. So we've come to determine who's responsible and for what reason. That doesn't explain why you're here, though, Unika, and all alone, no less. Well, about that. Let me tell you about some shit. And I'm back. Sorry about that. You probably didn't even notice, but I had an emergency phone call. Could that really be true? Why would they come to such a dreadful place? I can't even begin to imagine. Father, we must find them at once. Indeed, there is no time to lose. Sadly, even with our powers pooled, our fighting skills are no match for the denizens of this wicked place. We need to reassemble the search party before we can begin in earnest. Of course, you're absolutely right. Yes, Father! May I entrust this task to you, Dino? Yes, Father, thank you. Please don't touch me again. Using the Rhoda tree as a base, I'll search the area via transport spell and round everyone up I can find. Gone. As for you, young lady. Yes, Father Superior. There is no guarantee that a situation similar to the one we've just experienced won't reoccur. I'd like for you to remain here with us until the rest of our party arrives, keeping a watchful eye for any more uninvited guests. Jesus Christ, stop talking and let me play! Is something wrong? I was hoping you might let me do a little recon, just in the immediate area, of course, not too far away. I want to kill things. I'd like to get in some combat. She does want to kill things, so I don't let my guard down. The situation gets worse. I mean, I'm just an apprentice knight with no magical ability, but I'm just kind of worried I'll get in the way. Well, we need to learn more about this tower anyway. Come on, let me do it. I'm up to it. You know I am. Fine, just shut up. I shall personally explain the situation to Sir Galleon upon his arrival. It's probably going to be a douchebag. Seriously? Oh, thank you. Thank you so very much. There is one condition, however. I must insist that you take this with you. Crystal. It's blue. He gave me crystal meth on a stick. Great! Now I can talk to all the trees I want. Come over here, please. I'll show you. It's a statue of a monster. How twisted. Just watch. I bet you feel like an idiot now, don't you, kid? Wow, just like that. It's a goddess statue, but how? The best way to explain it would be to say that it's been returned to its original form. When Ys ascended, several goddess statues were left behind on the surface. It seems the demons must have found one and brought it here and changed it, though to what end I cannot say. Oh, Lady Rhea, Lady Fina, I'm sorry I said you were twisted. I didn't recognize you like that. I think it's safe to assume the other goddess statues have been brought here as well and have likely met with a similar fate. Thus the crystal, if you're to scout the tower, you may well encounter the other statues and can purify them just as I did this one. Words are hard. Alright, sounds easy enough. It's kind of like a portable blessing. Ah, but that's not all. It has another function as well. It can magically transport you to any purified goddess statue within the tower in the blink of an eye, and the object itself is enchanted with this ability, so no magic will be required on your part. Sounds like a lifesaver. Thank you again, Father Superior, for your blessing and for this crystal as well. Unica, I'd like you to take this with you too. My shell-shaped dildo, but Father can't know about it. A shell? Another magical item. In this case, it serves as a communication device, allowing us to speak with one another across any distance. No matter where you may be, just talk into the shell. Unless I'm somehow indisposed, I'll hear you. If you should find yourself in need of any assistance, please don't hesitate to make use of it. Thanks a bunch. Can I move now? Oh my god. Is there something else you needed? I know it's just stubbornly forced my way into the search party, and now I've actually managed to convince you to let me go off on my own. So I just want to say I won't let you down. I promise. Thanks for being so accommodating. I may not ever be as great a knight as my dad was, but I'll do everything in my power to find our goddesses. You can count on me. I hope you'll be able to count on us too. We're all in this together, you know. We'll be right here if you need us. Do not hesitate to return for any reason. May the goddesses guide your path. Please don't forget, if the situation becomes dire, use the power of the crystal. Let it bring you back to safety. I will, and may the goddess guide your path as well. May the force be with you. Holy shit, I can move! So I guess I can save. Yes, I save with this. Save over this, because this was me testing. Alright. Given how fucking long and arduous that was, I'm going to call it quits for the first video there, and I will see you all in the next video. This looks like it has some potential. It seriously reminds me of some of my favorite games. Alright, I will see you all later.